Hello, my beautiful Pisces. I hope you're having a lovely and blessed day. So, this is going to be a 2026 yearly forecast for Pisces. So, I'm going to break this up into segments, okay? And I will timestamp everything. So, let's start off by saying a quick prayer for protection. Archangel Michael, Archangel Ariel, Archangel Gabriel, Holy Spirit, Universe, Spirit Guides, Ancestors, please protect me while I read for the Pisces. Please extend your protection to the Pisces, their loved ones, my loved ones, anyone watching. Reject any negative energies or entities sent to interfere. Return to sender 10,000-fold. Allow for me to have clarity while deciphering these cards. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Okay. All right. So, I'm going to start with January through March of 2026, okay? I feel like it could be an energy of exhaustion and starting out the new year, and I feel like this is more so a difference for the Pisces because normally when it comes close to their season, they start to feel refreshed, but it's a little different this time around, okay? So I feel like the Pisces are definitely mentally and physically exhausted at this point. Someone could be working a lot the first quarter of the year. Tell me more, Spirit. What else do you have for Pisces? I also feel like there's an energy of cleaning too. I feel like someone could be throwing out old items or throwing out old things, donations. We have Sagittarius with the Temperance and the reverse. We have the Eight of Wands. So it's an energy of questioning stability. Now, this could be a variety of things as far as stability is concerned. This could be someone's mental stability. This could be someone's financial stability. This could be someone's physical stability. Okay, so I feel like whoever this energy is in relation to, because I don't feel like this is the Pisces thinking about themselves. This person is a very able-bodied individual, okay? And this person is able to fend for themselves. Now, the question of their motives, that's another story. We don't know why this person do the things they do, but we just know that the odd things that they do is frustrating, okay? There's also an energy of quickness with that Eight of Wands being in the upright. Thank you, Spirit. So I don't know if this person thinks that they're like faster or smarter than someone, or if this individual is just like literally trying to be too quick for you to understand what's going on, like kind of moving really fast so you can't keep up. That's the type of energy I'm getting. And I'm also getting that things are being thrown at the Pisces, multiple things all at once, and it's very overwhelming, and it's consuming their brain, it's consuming their mind, okay? So we have the Ace of Swords in the reverse, Virgo with the Hermit card, and then we have Taurus with the Hierophant in reverse. Okay, so someone could have like also be like mentally confused, having some kind of confusion, brain fog, absent-mindedness. Now, I don't know if this is a medical issue or if this is just overwhelming exhaustion. This could also be stress as well, okay? So we have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel like whoever this is going to take a step back to really reflect and think about a situation, or they have accepted a situation for what it is, okay? Also, someone probably had to learn a very hard lesson and they had to learn it alone. Or if they didn't have to learn it alone, they felt alone while learning it, if that makes sense to anyone. And we're getting Hermit energy with these cards because it's like the cards don't want to come out. Pull these. All right, so we have the Two of Swords. I haven't seen this card in a long time. And then we have the Page of Cups in reverse. Mental exhaustion, confusion. This could be related to money, not having enough money with that Four of Pentacles in the reverse as well. Someone not knowing how to juggle their money, their finances, taking a hit. There's some sort of deficit. There's some sort of remaining balance is what I hear. Okay? And someone's worried about it. And there's also like rejection as well. Someone also could be contemplating rejecting another person due to financial reasons or due to them impacting their finances negatively, whatever it is. I feel like someone's also not looking to get into a partnership if they're not financially secure, and they feel like others should also follow that rule of thumb, which I can't really knock it, because if you are not financially stable, you don't need to worry about a relationship, even though companionship is needed as being humans. But if you cannot take care of your bills and stuff, you're always going to be in a state of stress, which is going to stress your partner out. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Okay, all right, Pisces, we're gonna move on to April through June 2026. Thank you, Spirit. What else do you have for Pisces? Healing song. A healing song. Someone could sing a song, or someone hears a song that's healing to them. Someone listens to music for therapy. Someone is trying to create some kind of song as a healing purpose for themselves. This is also, someone could also have Alzheimer's and be thinking about playing music. Alzheimer's, dementia, and play music for the dementia patients. Healing songs. Songs help the symptoms of dementia. Tell me more, Spirit. Someone could also be visiting someone in the hospital or hospice or like long-term care facility. You guys are definitely trying to mind your business. You guys are trying to fly over the radar. And I want to say happy, I should have said happy birthday in that first segment, but happy birthday, okay? And I feel like this year you're not really in the mood. Spirit, that's a lot. We're going to take them though. I don't think you guys are really in the mood this year, to be honest with you. You're not feeling like how you used to feel. No, you're not. We have the Three of Cups in the reverse. Gemini with the Lovers. Taurus with the Hierophant again in the upright this time. We have the King of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Knight of Swords in the reverse. And we have the Eight of Cups in the reverse. Normally only take 5 cards, but 6 is okay. So, again, I don't feel like you guys are not feeling yourselves. You're not feeling in the mood of being involved with people, being social. I feel like it's because things are just different in your life, and it's an adjustment. And this adjustment is very difficult, okay? And it's causing conflict in your inner circle. As far as that disharmony is concerned, I feel like that disharmony there's a main source of the disharmony, even though there's other things that could be bothering you at this time. But there's one main thing that is really just working your nerves, okay? Now remember, April through June. Now the Lovers did come out. So this is around the time of Gemini season, okay? So May through June. Spirit, that's too many. We're going to do it. We're going to do it because these are repetitive cards. Okay. I'll get to those in a minute. So I feel like either around Taurus season, which is right before Gemini season, because we have the Hierophant and the Lovers, but it came out Lovers then Hierophant. However you want to flip it. During one of those seasons, I feel like this is probably where where you may see a little financial challenge or a financial opportunity that you're unsure of, if that makes sense. And I also feel like there's also something going on with the partnership. This could be a new partnership. Someone could be thinking about um, proposing to you. Okay. Now, whether you accept the proposal or not, completely up to you. Again, we're going back on people's motives. Okay. So be sure that if you are partnering up with someone like this long term, that they have clean and clear motives as far as you're concerned. Vet them. Okay. Please do. Learning lessons in love and money, and learning lessons about yourself as well, is important for 2026. I feel like you are definitely more secure within yourself, within your position as a man or a woman. You're more secure within yourself as a mother, as a father, as a sister, as a brother, as a daughter, as a son. Okay, so because that you have that solid foundation of who you are and what role you play to the people around you, I feel like you're not really putting up with much nonsense in 2026. Just saying. Okay? Things are not going the way you planned, and you're trying to get away quickly, but it feels like you're jogging in place right now. And it's only because it's not the right time to make that move. Okay? So whatever you're trying to do around this time that feels like it's stalling and it's not working and it's not going, just hold still. Don't give up on it, but hold still. Okay? You are going to end up eventually walking away from something or abandoning an idea. Okay? So just know that. All right? Thank you, Spirit. All right. So we have the Six of Swords. We have Gemini with the Lovers again. We have the Ace of Wands in reverse. We have the Two of Cups in the upright. And we have Virgo in the reverse with the Hermit again. Okay? So we're getting repetitive energy. The last spread we had the Hermit card, okay? This spread we have the Hermit card. So there's going to be a period of time where you're kind of like dealing with people, social, and then people don't see you. So in and out type energy. You're trying to move somewhere. You could also be thinking about changing residences next year. Okay, with the Lovers card, again, repetitive energy, new relationships coming in, or blossoming relationships, budding relationships, proposals, a marriage, and so forth. Okay, again, things are not going according to plan with that Ace of Wands being in the reverse. Okay, so any kind of ideas that you may have that is not coming into fruition, do not abandon it. Just hold off. That Two of Cups also tells me about a union and coming together. So after this gloomy period at the beginning of the year where you feel like blah, 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 you know, you're missing your loved ones, people are far away, you know, you don't have access to support like you normally would have in the past. Your life is different. So after you accept that, you're going to see a shift, because you're no longer looking at the scary what ifs, because that's what it is. It's scary. Not knowing what's to come is petrifying, especially when it's not just you relying on yourself. You have others relying on you. Okay, you have children. You are responsible for keeping those children alive every single day. That's a heavy responsibility. Okay, so definitely know that you are being supported. You're guided. You are going to interact with people who will offer support next year. Okay, and it may also help you try to get out of that feeling of loneliness, or this new person can try to bring you out of that loneliness that you feel. All right, I don't know who this person will be, but just look out for this individual. Look out for this individual when the weather warms up. Okay, thank you, Spirit. All right, so we're gonna move on to July through September. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Having so much to say. So much to say. You guys have a lot to say, but you're kind of reserved with it. It's like, I want to say it, but I don't know if I should right now. Not saying I don't know if I should, period, but I don't know if I should right now is a thing. Is this the right time? Timing is of the essence. And I feel like this is something that you have learned throughout your years of experience in life, your journey. Being more patient with yourself, you're more patient with others than you are with yourself, Pisces. So I definitely want you guys to extend yourself the same amount of grace, okay? Um, Self-care is big right now as well in the summer months. I feel like there's an anniversary of something that's coming up very soon. Um, in the summer months. So I don't know if it's an anniversary of a death, anniversary of a breakup, anniversary of a loved one moving. I don't know what it is, but I feel like there's a little bit of sadness around this anniversary. Okay, I don't know what this is, but this is something that this time of year I feel like you think about for some people, or starting this year it's going to give you something to think about in the future, moving forward. Okay, we have the Page of Wands in the upright. We also have the Five of Pentacles. Reckless behavior. Someone's reckless behavior could be getting them in trouble right now. Okay, someone could be getting caught being reckless, not paying attention. Too many, Spirit. We're not reading 32 cards right now. I feel like someone's also worried about poverty as well. Make sure you double check any paperwork that you're filling out, because sometimes you may miss something and it could come off as fraudulent. So if you are moving or filling out some kind of like application, oh, he just wanted to, Spirit just wanted to give me 32 cards. If you are filling out applications for like apartments or anything like that, just be very, very careful with the details that you're providing, okay? We have the Three of Wands. That's that movement card again, all right? Someone wants to move somewhere. Someone could be trying to relocate, trying to figure it out, trying to get money stacked up for this move. And I feel like this person is preparing before the new year for what's coming up. So this is like a long time coming. It's like anxious energies though, but it's not bad, okay? All right, so we have the King of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. So you may be receiving some assistance from someone, possibly a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn, or even a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. So you may be receiving some assistance, financial assistance from someone. Okay, someone believes in your goals, they believe in your dream as much as you do, and they want to help support you. And I don't think there's any strings attached, okay? And these were the cards that fell. Next, we have the Knight of Cups. We have the Ten of Wands in reverse. And we have the King of Cups upright. I'm sorry, King of Cups in reverse. All right, so I feel like, honestly, this King of Cups, and I should have read it in the reverse. I should have read it the King of Cups in the reverse, Ten of Wands reverse, and then Knight of Cups in reverse. So I feel like someone may be jealous of a connection that you may be having with someone else, or someone's blessing, someone's extension of blessing you. Someone is definitely feeling some kind of way, and it has nothing to do with them. They just don't mind their business. Happiness hater type energy, okay? This person is experiencing, unfortunately for them, someone is also watching someone show you love and affection and care and tenderness and kindness, okay? Also tending to someone's mental health. I feel like if you are partnering up with a man or a woman, they definitely care about how you feel. They feel like your emotional well-being is a priority of theirs. That's wonderful energy. So I don't know who this individual is, but this person is definitely coming in 2026, and I love to see how this coming to fruition, Pisces. I feel like this person is very sensual as well. So this is heavy on the chemistry with this individual. I feel like this person is very attractive as well. And this may not be your typical person that you go for. So definitely being outside of your normal type, okay? Not saying that this person is not attractive or anything like that, or have great qualities. This is just not the individual that you are used to. And that's a good thing, okay? Because what you were used to was toxic for some Pisces, most Pisces, toxic, okay? Now, If you are partnered up, right, already, and you're in a committed relationship and you're happy, you're fine, or whatever, be mindful not to let outside people interfere with your relationship, okay? Because that could cause that happy, harmonious partnership you got to literally fray. All right, so we have the Four of Cups. Yeah, see, there's too many options. Not focusing on what's in front of you, but daydreaming about something else, not focused. All these things coming at you, and you're like, hello, you don't see what's going on? No, people are not paying attention. We have the Knight of Swords, okay? Three of Swords in the reverse. So communications. Communication is also important during this time as well, all right? In order to understand where someone else is coming from, you have to be able to communicate. Effective communication is just being an adult, really. Someone is also overcoming heartbreak. And when you start to feel better, start to come out of this grieving state, right? I feel like this is when everything is going to move so quickly for you guys, all right? All right. That was too long. Thank you, Spirit. That was too long. All right, so let's look into the last part of the year, which is October through December of 2026. So your summer is going to be a little lit. Your summer's going to be lit. Spirit, what do you have for the Pisces for October through December 2026? Tell me what you got. I also feel like someone may try to switch up their game this year. If someone is normally used to traveling in the warmer months, I feel like someone's trying to see if they can have a little getaway in the winter months during this time. We have Five of Cups, feeling left out, feeling lonely, resentment, okay, unaccounted for, just neglected. That's how someone feels right now, okay? And I feel like they're watching something unfold, and they thought that they would be happy with a certain situation resolving itself, and they're still not happy, okay? So this is heavy energy of what next, okay? We have Fool energy. Thank you, Spirit. We have the Emperor in reverse, Aries coming in. We have Virgo with the Hermit card. Again, you guys want to be by yourself. Someone wants to be by themselves. And then we have the Queen of Wands. Unless you're stuck on a Virgo or a Virgo stuck on you. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, heavy on the Virgo because Virgo keeps coming out, okay? Yeah, someone is up for the challenge right now. Someone is definitely on some kind of like a high, right? It's an adventure high is what I'm going to call it, because it's exciting, okay? There's an energy of a dopamine dose for someone, okay? Someone's happy, finally. And that happiness is showing. And there's someone that's a happiness hater. They lost control with that Emperor in the reverse. They lost control. And they're pissed. And they're probably the ones that's going in hermit mode as well. Or someone is in solitary confinement, or they're putting themselves in solitary confinement in their mind, okay? This is mental exhaustion. Meanwhile, here you are with your ambitious ass self with that Queen of Wands energy, knowing what the hell you want. Stop playing. Stop playing. We have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. How dare you spend all that money? Eight of Cups upright. You need to walk away, or someone's going to need to learn how to walk away from you. I feel like someone doesn't know how to like leave things in a manner in which it's peaceful, right? Every time there's like a peaceful period with this person, and I feel like this is the same person. It's like a repetitive, redundant energy the whole year. This person is an energy vampire as well. They will drain your soul. And if they think your soul have a soul to drain, they're going to get a straw to drain that soul too. Okay? That's how deep this person is in their own personal entitlement, especially when it involves the Pisces. And I don't understand this. I'm trying to figure it out. But they're also upset at the amount of money that you're spending right now. I think it's a competition of finances. And this person thinks that you spend money on things that you shouldn't, but they can't tell you what to spend your money on because it's your money. Makes sense to me. Makes sense to me. All right. I'd be mad too. Moving forward, so we're going to do an overall 2026, and then I'll do love and then money real quick. I'm trying not to have this over 30 minutes, but it may be a little over 30, so Spirit, what else you got? Tough fucking luck. I'm sorry, like I can't. There's some shit that I can't just, I'm sorry, let me stop. I'm trying not to cuss. This reading was bad. I was cussing too much. Spirit, what else do you have for the Pisces? You have to pull them. Gonna make me pull them. We have the Two of Pentacles. I just heard money mismanagement. Money management, money mismanagement. You're managing your money because someone mismanaged theirs. You don't trust anyone with your money, as you shouldn't. Sun in reverse. Four of Wands upright. Let's do one more. So, I do feel like, again, there's a lot of things going on. You may have to pay some fees to get something accomplished as well. There's a concern this year also with children, involving children, over children, judgment of children. We just had the judgment card come out. But I do feel like this is definitely involving children as well this year. Being worried about a child's well-being, their happiness, their emotional and social development is also important right now. Someone's also worried that there may be some sort of, I'm not going to say a genetic defect with the child or some kind of impairment, or if the child may need additional assistance. EAP is what I just heard. IEPs as well. IEPs, not EAPs, IEPs. So someone could be dealing with a child with special needs next year, or they're dealing with them this year, but next year will be a lot of focus on this child. This child may need a lot of attention, okay? And it may be a lot of draining energies, draining resources. It's hard for you. You're going to need the support, okay? Whoever this is. There is also a gathering. There's coming together. There's unions. There's happiness. There's nostalgia. There's family. There's friends. So I feel like you may be taking a trip somewhere to visit people of familiar faces from a long time ago is what I'm hearing, okay? So let's see if there's anything else. Spirit, tell me more for Pisces. Thank you so much for these downloads. We have the Seven of Cups and then the Five of Cups again. Emotional energies this year. Highly charged emotional energies. Indecisiveness, options, having multiple options, but not wanting to even make a choice because you shouldn't have to. Okay, that's the energy I'm getting. I also feel like someone is very lonely. Someone feels like, you know what, I need to do something. And it's not about the physical. It's really the companionship. It's human nature. Someone is expecting for someone to defy nature and wait for them to do something. No. We can't wait for people to get their shit together. We don't even know if we have time to wait. Life is not guaranteed for anyone, so we have to live for ourselves and make decisions that benefits us and our loved ones, right? Some people could be very selfish, right? And we don't realize how selfish they're being when they're so demanding of our time and our energy. Thank you, Spirit. Let's pull a couple oracles for that overall. Freedom. That came out for Aries too. Your freedom of expression, your freedom of speech, your freedom of choice. You have the right to be free. Okay? Spark is coming back. It's coming back. There's nothing else you could do besides get your spark back if you're feeling dull. Okay? Not for everybody, for some. Thank you, Spirit. Let's move on to love. What do you have for love for Pisces, Spirit? Okay. One more, Spirit. Thank you. All right, so we have passion, insane chemistry, sparks, and having fun. Equal interest, burning desire. Then we have twin flames, yin and yang, imbalance, union and duality, complement, polar opposites. Interesting. Those look like two different people. Or it could literally be your one person. Your one person have possessed all those qualities. I like that. It's going to feel good, though. It's going to feel good in all ways, if you know what I mean. Spirit, what else you have for the Pisces? Let's move on to money. Spirit, tell me more for Pisces, please. I just heard that Love Boat song. The theme song to Love Boat from back in the day, the show. Now all your cards want to fall on the floor. All right. We have Stand Alone. This fell on the floor last night too. There's an opportunity to do things on your own. You have done projects that have led you to become independent. Financial freedom is yours. Stand alone. So definitely, like I said, your money is going to be, you're going to be doing stuff with money, and people are going to be trying to mismanage your money, and you're not going to let them do that. Next, we have blessings. An unexpected fortune is about to come. This is a great time to enjoy the blessings pouring in. Your finances are doing well at the moment. Congratulations in advance. I like that. So financially, I feel like you guys are going to have a very good year, okay? As far as people are concerned, I feel like people suck. That's it. They suck. So it is what it is, right? But I will come back and I will do a little bit more for the year with the signs. I may group the signs together, but we'll see how much time I have. But that's going to end your reading. I love you guys. I'm sending you all an abundance of peace, love, and light. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Happy New Year.